I mean, this weekend is pretty seasonal, just around seasonal average, which is, contrast to the above average temperatures that we ran into, especially across your inland valleys for the last several days. Along the coast, we've been around average, in many cases cooling to a few degrees shy of average. As we go into the next couple days, we're going to see those temperatures drop down just a bit with stronger onshore flow thanks to the influx of that low pressure system. And we see that clouds are still along the coastline as we start off now your Thursday morning. 60 for San Diego, 60 for Oceanside right now, 57 in Escondido and 56 in Poway. Those clouds are with us as we start off the day, especially along your coast and inland. Fair seasonal weather continues this week. Along the coastline, we're inundated with clouds. Inland valleys have plenty of sunshine beaming through. That will continue to be the case. Those clouds recede toward the afternoon and give us the chance for some sunshine along the coast. But hey, some of those stubborn clouds just don't leave us. And that's the problem on hand, is that many of your coastal communities have not only the sea breeze, but coastal clouds, and that keeps us in the 60s as opposed to warming up to the 70s or the 80s that many of your inland valleys saw yesterday. Boost in temperatures comes into early next week with a building ridge of high pressure. You can see where your high temperatures are for today. Along the coastline, nearly identical to yesterday. We're in the 60s out there. 68 for Carlsbad today, 66 for Del Mar, 77 for Escondido today. And as you look off toward your inland valleys, your mountains, your deserts, that's where temperatures are going to be felt a little bit above average by single-digit changes compared to yesterday, where we were about 10 degrees above average for your mountaintops, for your deserts. Today, we've started to see that cool down trend that will then perpetuate into the weekend. So your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, stronger onshore flow, a low pressure system kind of swinging in our direction. Not necessarily overhead, but at least bringing those cooler temperatures that will prevail into the weekend. By Memorial Day and beyond, a ridge of high pressure will take its place. Temperatures will start to boost once again with a lot of sunshine in the forecast and a building of temperatures. So for today, again, very mild, about average. We only cool by about 2 degrees inland tomorrow, whereas your coastline stays nearly identical all the way through about Monday. So between now and Monday, you've got pretty much either 68 or 69 as your forecast high. And then for your inland valleys, 70s across the board before warming to the 80s as that ridge of high pressure starts to build into next week. Mountains and deserts, a lot of sunshine. Wind is going to be the top concern for your mountains and deserts for Friday through Sunday. Looks like wind is going to peak from Saturday into Sunday. That's when we see the gustiest of winds. Memorial Day still looks beautiful out there. Upper 60, low 60s, I should say, across your mountains, low 90s for your deserts. And then we all start to build into the 70s across the mountains and triple digits eventually for your deserts out there. Still not a lot of trouble as far as any significant cloud cover goes for your mountains and deserts. Just a few high clouds that will pass through at times.